Do Bears fans feel like they upgraded from Roquan Smith to Tremaine Edmunds?
I'm curious what the chat thinks, too. Like, if you're looking, guys, at the stats, just simply at numbers here. Both guys drafted, same draft. Only 2 categories Tremaine Edmunds is technically better than Roquan Smith. It's pass deflections. Tremaine Edmunds, 35 to 23. Forced fumbles, 2-1. Every other major stat you look at, games played, Roquan Smith. Interceptions, 8-5, Roquan Smith. Sacks, 19 to 6.5.
That one's interesting.
The total tackles, 693 to 565. Tackles for loss, 54-31. Everything else is literally in Roquan Smith's favor, outside the 2 ones that I said earlier. So if you're looking at it just at that stat base, Roquan Smith is technically the better linebacker. But I think still looking at the scheme fit, I like Tremaine Edmunds here with the Bears. It's a good fit for them.
Well, when you do the whole breakdown, if they don't trade Roquan, they don't get the number 1 pick, they don't have DJ Moore. So, like, now he didn't, obviously Ryan Poles did not know that it was going to fall this way, but he was increasing his chances. And I'd like to think that was a part of his calculus here. Also, Roquan did not go about this the best way possible. But I don't think that Tremaine Edmunds is a better player than Roquan. I think that Roquan actually, for how good he was in a Bears uniform, is one of the more underappreciated Bears that was here. I mean, that dude was a hell of a football player.
He also showed up in Baltimore and played really, really well. Right away. Instantly. Basically walked right on the football field, learned the whole playbook in a couple days. So, I think if you're going to go down the rabbit hole of, like, what led to the number 1 pick, okay, blah, blah, blah. But what I do think is relevant is I think it would be fair to say, though, would you rather have Roquan Smith or Tremaine Edmunds and TJ Edwards? Because they basically got both of those guys for the price of Roquan.
And second-round pick that they traded for.
Yeah, and they had a second-round pick in there, too. So
that's fair.
I think, like, if I were to rank these 4 linebackers, I'm still putting Roquan Smith first. I think he's the best player of those 4. But I think you can still make the argument that overall the Bears' linebacking group is better with Tremaine Edmunds and TJ Edwards, especially because you can also go down and say that even though the Bears lost a bunch of games after they traded Roquan Smith, Jack Sanborn got bumped into that Mike linebacker role and as a result of that trade and showed what he could do.